No. No, 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 no! They did it. They found that bitch as the traitor. They defeated Monokuma. Am I going to be? No. My plan is foolproof. I'm not letting them sidetrack me. I'm not going to let them defeat me. I'm so close. Just 3 more. Just 1 more. I'm so close. I'm not giving up yet. I'm ending this killing game. But if I keep doing what I'm doing, they'll figure me out. If I don't keep this up, they'll identify me. But they probably will identify me. I know what happened to the other games. As if I'm gonna let it happen to me. If they find me out, it doesn't change anything. I'll still use it against them. Because perhaps if I become available, I could finish the job and get the one I need. This is perfect. My plan is foolproof. Nothing can go wrong with this. Absolutely nothing wrong. You hear that? I don't care if you find me out anymore. I have a backup plan. One that is sure to be successful without those servants and all your help. I will make sure my plan finishes the way I made this killing game to be. You can't stop me. None of you will. This is it. The last class trial was something else. Monokuma was knocked out thanks to Chalice execution. She stopped him, but at the cost of her own life. I feel like a failure. Let her down. No, she did it for us. She made a sacrifice. Azrael did, Rouse did, and her. There may be just 5 of us left, but we're going to figure out who did it. Who the mastermind of this game is, but how are we meant to do it? Jeez, that was rough. I feel so bad. We let her down, didn't we? Not yet. She wants us to find the mastermind. She may have been executed, but Monokuma's out cold. We are meant to use this time to find the mastermind. Monokuma will be out for a while, won't he? Yes, he will be. But for us, it'll give us enough time to be able to try and find out what's going on. Though, even if I'm still able to help you guys, I still can't say it thanks to the caller. Come on, even with Monokuma out, you can't? No, I still don't want to risk dying. It's okay though, we can keep it going. Oh, well damn it. But that's what we're here for, right? To learn the truth and figure out what the hell who it is. Yeah, there may just be 5 of us, but Chalice gave us a mission and we've been in this game too long. We have to be here and end it. Right. They're all correct. We need to spend this time and learn everything we can about the mastermind. We may only have so long until Monokuma wakes up. You're right. Though, do you guys know where you should start? I think we can come up with something, right? Yeah, we don't have much time. Chalice gave us a mission. She wants us to try and find the mastermind. As her traitor, it was her one thing. We have to say it. We have to figure it out. There may only be 5 of us left, but we can't have another death happen. We need to get out of this killing game. We all need to go back home. We're not letting any more happen. That's right. Yeah, that's not like it's gonna happen. We won't allow it. Yeah, we're gonna find out who did it. We're not gonna let it stand anymore. Good. Well, I think, even though we've gone through a lot of hard times, I've lost Mennonite, I've lost a lot of friends, including Chalice, but we will get through it. We're all confident now. Well, Rouse, we're going to figure things out. Good, because, I gotta go. What? This was your idea. I am going to help you find the mastermind. I just have to do something first in order to help get you to the mastermind. It's, important for your help. I need to get through Monokuma's office, though. The rooms are ungassed. You all can talk all you want. I have to find it, though. I'll be right back.
Well, there she goes. What about us?
He's probably getting something to help us out. But in the meantime, we need to figure out a way to find the mastermind.
Why don't we go over the clues we've already gathered about the mastermind? Maybe we can find something important out of what we already have.
That could work. We want to be able to plan something out, because Monokuma will wake up soon. He's probably going to be angry with us. We need something to prepare for it. That's right. Where should we go? The one room that's fit for any kind of discussion. The peace room. An overall good choice for any time we do this, thankfully.
It gives us enough room to do what we want.
Well, besides that, I think it's all 5 of us here. What do you think Rousey's doing?
Helping us in whatever way he's doing it.
Yeah, but it's not relevant right now. For now, we just need to focus on what we know about the mastermind. It may only be 5 of us, but I think we may have enough to try and figure something out.
Well, if we're gonna start by finding clues on the mastermind, where do we start?
Well, what about the stuff we already know?
Like what?
I was thinking, well, we know who the traitor is. It was Chalice.
Yes, she confessed that to us before she died. We are aware well she is the traitor.
And she explained to us the fact that she has to be the traitor, and how she ended up being that role. But how does this become relevant?
Well, Chalice knew the mastermind. She may be dead, but we know we can contact the spirits here.
It'll take too long to summon. Listen, I know I managed to get Rockruff back earlier, but unless I'm able to set everything up, we won't have enough time before Monokuma wakes back up.
So that's not an option. Great. But if that's the case, then what can we learn from Miss Chalice being a traitor?
Not much besides the fact that she understood the servants and worked with them in secrecy. Especially Rousey. Maybe there was stuff she knew that we didn't. Of course there was something they knew that we didn't. I mean, what else? Though it is concerning, knowing that someone was backstabbing you, but hey, she helped us in the end, didn't she?
She did. Her sacrifice is what led us to begin to find the mastermind.
They're right. If anything, we've figured it out. She is the traitor. The fact she kept it hidden from us for so long is a surprise, but if everything is as the way it seems, then we may know just what happened. It works, but the fact she lied is just enough. What was she trying to get at? Was she trying to tell us the mastermind? If so, who could it be?
Okay, so Chalice may be the mastermind, but do we know anything else?
I think we know 2 things. Kirby, can you get out those little things you have? Oh, I think I know what you're talking about. Exactly. Now hold on. Yeah.
Oh, the spell book.
Right.
So, I do remember these now. Both of these belong to the mastermind at some point. The only possessions we know of belonging to the mastermind.
Well, let's talk about these first. So, from these notes, we know that this had to be from the mastermind. It shows the survivors of previous killing game. Well, let's line them up like this. From here, this is the most recent killing game before ours. But all the way down, going this way, we reach the first killing game, Rockruff's. It still surprises me Rockruff was in a different killing game.
I mean, no wonder she was always trying to find the mastermind. She was unable to the last time. I don't think it was she was unable to. She just didn't want to make the same mistake of killing somebody.
Sadly, the rules for this killing game were different. So for this one, unlike with that, Rockruff had a different rules. Because she killed and got away, she was able to escape her game. Unlike us, we're stuck here no matter what.
It does strike me interesting though. Not only the fact that Rockruff lied, but knowing the mastermind changed the rules of the killing game. Same. It strikes me interesting. Why would the mastermind go out of their way to change the entire rules of a killing game?
They could have kept it relatively the same as all the previous ones, but for this one, they changed the rules up drastically. They did it in a way so we would be kept here. But why would the mastermind make the change so that we would stay here and no one could leave? Maybe the mastermind wants us to die. It's just a theory, but maybe they're after something. If they're after something with us few, what could it be? And these notes are not saying a lot, but knowing Rockruff was in the previous killing game can tell us a lot. Maybe she knew more. Everyone else, and the servants. They knew things we didn't even know. But maybe there's more to learn from these notes than we can. After all, thanks to these notes, we've been able to find out 2 of the memory retainers. Greninja's brother, and Brock. Still pissed at you, by the way, for not being able to remember.
I do remember things, but being a memory retainer doesn't tell you the mastermind.
Still, the memory retainers are something of importance. Maybe at least one of them could have learned something. But if that's the case, we only know 2 out of the 4 memory retainers. One of them being Brock, and the other having been Greninja. Maybe one of them was Rockruff. Perhaps. But I don't think a previous killing game would have already been retained in your memory. And plus, we found this in Rockruff's body. She kept it secret from us that she was in another. She knew. Well, she is probably another one. But then who are the remaining 2? Could we learn who the remaining 2 memory retainers are from these notes? I'm not sure, but something's going on and we have to figure it out. Okay, so we figured that out, but where do we go from here?
Why don't we talk about the book? The mastermind really has something in this book that they wanted to use, though we aren't able to figure out what it is.
They seem very desperate to be wanting this. For whatever reason, it's like they need this book.
It must be part of their plan somehow, but unfortunately only Boo is able to read it.
That's true. But, just because there may be this one thing does not mean there was a lot I didn't learn from my investigations into it.
What did you find, Boo? It's important.
Thankfully, I was able to find an interesting page that may be, well, interesting for you all.
A page?
Well, we can't read it. You're gonna have to read it to us. I'm gonna, don't worry. While searching through the book, I found something last night. This page, although you can't read it, except for me, it's a summoning spell of some kind, different than the others. This spell is, well, how do I describe it? Say it. It's, a possession spell. Possession spell? But it's a more complicated one than anything I've seen. It's different. This possession spell is different. I read through what's written, but the pages, it gets scrawled out at the bottom, as if someone tried to remove it.
The mastermind's work. Why would the mastermind be focusing themselves on a possession spell? Out of all things, why would they need a possession spell?
Well, the spirits are trapped here. Maybe they're trying to do something with the spirits. Obviously, they're trying to get something out of those who've died here. But the question is, what? What could they be trying to get out of the spirits? It's not like we know much else as to what they could be after. Wait a second. Can we close the book for a moment? Yeah, sure. I remember after we summoned Rockruff and she was unable to save the mastermind, she wrote me, Chalice, and Asriel a little message. Where was it? Aha! It's hard to see, but there's some writing in this area, which reads out, he needs 50. He needs 50?
I think that just confirmed our mastermind is a male.
But it's still interesting. He needs 50.
50 of what?
Spirits? At least that's my assumption, though it's hard to know. Whatever the mastermind wants, he needs 50 of something. But 50 of what?
50 of whatever they're planning.
Rockruff wrote us this message, thinking that we would get something out of it. 50 of something. What would the mastermind want 50 of? Spirits? Maybe. Who knows? It's hard to explain, but we may get something out of this. What does it mean? What did Rockruff mean? This is interesting. I get Rockruff contacted us, but something about what she said is weird. What about it? Remember how Rockruff said that her previous killing game was, hacking her in the afterlife?
Wherever the spirits are being kept, yes.
How exactly is that possible? How could she see the spirits of those in her killing game?
That is true. Rockruff may be dead, but she's still trapped here in this building. Are you saying that maybe the ghosts from the other killing games are trapped here as well?
But this is an old building. This wasn't the same building that was put in the other killing games. This is new.
But then, why would Rockruff bring up everything just to say that the other spirits were there?
Could the other spirits be here? Not just our own? Could there really be other spirits here that aren't from our killing game? Maybe from the others? But if that's the case, how does any of that make sense? Maybe there's something we're not understanding.
Maybe it's all part of the mastermind's plan, again.
Maybe. If that's the case, then what? Why would they be going through all the trouble to make all of this happen? What could they be trying to get at? Come on, think, Kirby.
Well, we've covered everything we currently know about the mastermind, haven't we?
I believe so. There's nothing really else to talk about. Hey, I'm here again. Oh, took you long enough. I'm here. Took you long enough. Rouse, you're alright. So, what were you doing? I was checking up on something. Important. Monokuma's still out, thankfully. So it's just us. I need to say something. I've kind of been lying to you all this whole time.
Lying? What's exactly you're talking about?
Well, it's hard to explain. You've all been doing great finding the mastermind. I can say that. But there are some things you haven't been doing so well at. Like what?
You better spill out what you're talking about now.
You're scaring us. Okay. There are some things I kept secret from everyone, including the mastermind. And I can't even say it still, otherwise I'll die. But there are things we've kept hidden that I feel like you should know. Do tell us. You might want to come with me. It's something important.
What could she be talking about? I don't know, but we might have to go ahead. He may know something.
He probably does. He was hiding something from us and the mastermind? Is it really going to help us? Well, there's only one way to find out. Let's go take a look. This room? Oh wow, it's that room that hasn't been shown in the series since chapter 2. Yeah, I'm bringing you here because of something important. I want to show this to you.
What is it? It better be good.
It'll help you find the mastermind, I promise, but before I show this, Boo, what? Do you know how a person dies? Well, as the ultimate spirit, this is an easy question. When a person dies, their soul, or whether their ghost, ends up going away. However, they remained in bond. If a spirit gets too long outside of a body, the bond breaks and they can no longer return to their own body. But there are occasions that when a person can see a soul or manipulate one, they can bring a person back to life, as long as the person's soul isn't too far away. If it's already broken, the link between the body and the soul, well, doesn't exactly work quite well in resurrection. Correct. That is important for what I'm going to show you. What are you talking about? Yeah, what are you talking about? You might want to come in and see. After all, it's important. Shh. Whoa!
The fireplace opened up.
Is there a pathway in the back? Yes. This is one of the few rooms that no one was able to find, including Rockruff. Especially while they were looking for the mastermind. What's in here is very important. You need to see it.
I don't know about this.
Let's take a look. It may take us somewhere we need. Right, we can't distraught now. Let's see where it brings us. Whoa, what is this room?
It looks like the storage room, kind of.
But technically the back area. We are in the back of the storage room, an area not mainly seen. We're using that secret path. We've gone back behind the storage room and the wall that was put there. So this is just a secret area? One could word it like that. But there's something else you need to see back here. You guys can come out now. Who are you talking to?
What the?
Huh? Seriously? Huh? What the?
Is this?
Hey,
What the hell?
how are you alive? Seriously? You three are... I thought you told him. I did tell them. Listen, don't freak out. But... Are they? They're still connected. It's hard to explain. We'll explain it all.
Please, I know this is weird to see us alive, but
You were shot to death. You were poisoned to death, and you got executed. Yeah, listen, we're going to explain it all. Remember how I said that when a person's soul gets disconnected, you can bring them back before their line gets tethered? They connect? Yeah, that's basic knowledge. Well, using my magic, when these three died, I was able to bring them back to life, keep their souls intact. Taking their bodies, I brought them into the secret room and revived and healed all of them, so they look just normal.
that's so. That means they're.
We're good as new. We're not dead. At least not again. But what about Luigi and Junior? Where are they? Luigi and Junior didn't make it so much. Their lines were broken before we could rescue them. We didn't know Junior would die, but at the same time, we didn't expect Luigi to die. Unlike with these three, we had warnings for when they would die. So I took the moment to set up plans and revive all of them by keeping their souls the moment they die.
So you brought these three back to life, but you never knew Luigi and Junior were dying. Not by Monokuma or the Mastermind's will.
Exactly. Because of that, Luigi and Junior can't be revived. They're long gone. When a soul breaks, they can't return to their bodies. So anyone who's died up to this point can't be revived. It's a shame. So everyone else is dead? But we're still here. And although it may not be much, we still can't save the Mastermind. Our bodies still had our colors when we were shoved back into them. Well, fuck. But we have better news.
Yeah. Listen, when Rossi put us back here, there was a lot we did. Sorry for hiding out, but we have some important things to show you if you're trying to find the Mastermind. Go on.
Come here with us. So you're telling me you guys have just been back here this whole time? Pretty much. At least since we died.
But we've been able to keep ourselves busy, so it's nothing to worry about. There's a lot about the Mastermind we've learned, and some other things.
Such as what? What have you learned? Well, we've taken a lot. While being back here, we set up a little thing that way we can learn stuff from Monokuma. Take a look. While being trapped back here, we've been able to hack into a lot of stuff in this building, including Monokuma himself. What?
Seriously? How does that work?
Thanks to Rousey's help and being the only one left alive, we've been able to secretly put things in behind Monokuma's back.
His charging station. We've been able to put stuff into that charging station. That way we could be able to figure things out. Every night we've gathered data from him.
Using this little device, we've been able to encrypt a lot of stuff from Monokuma's systems, including a lot of data logs from his mind.
So you've been able to learn stuff about Monokuma and, well, what he can analysis?
Yeah, you've been learning stuff a bit. He keeps all his data for interactions recorded through a system in his body. Every time he goes into the charging station, we get to dissect them. We've gotten a lot of stuff related to his work with the Mastermind, and heard things. Though he refuses to say the name of the Mastermind, no matter how many times it's listed, he never says it.
He's working hard to try and keep it secret.
Evidently enough. What else have you found?
Well, besides the log notes, we do have one other thing. What?
Huh? What is this? Well, you can probably take a look for yourself. This is Junior's note. The thing he found when he died? This is that note.
Seriously? Then this means...
Yeah, what you're looking at there is Junior's written note. The thing he was gonna give all of you. And I have the last 2 pieces. There we go. Taped together. Now we can read it. What does it say? Attention everyone. I'm going to be passing this out to the first group of people I see. What you are writing in this note is from Junior. I have learned the truth of this killing game. Everything in it is rigged. Rigged? You are intended to die, each and every one of you. You're not meant to escape. Everything is set up for each of you. You have to get out of here. I found a way out. It's going through this method I have listed on the back. By using this, you will be able to find your way out of the killing game safely without being found by going to the other floors, the floor Monokuma locks it. Well, it's a bit too late for that. It is. Junior was actually going to try and save us.
What does he mean the killing game is rigged?
Something else is happening? Is it all fake? From what we've learned, it means that, well, the mastermind has been rigging this game. They've been doing things that, well, in short, have been failing. They've been lying. The entire game is meant to happen the way it has been. They've been setting things up. It's rigged. A rigged killing game? Does that mean everything that's happened so far was meant to happen?
I think they've been wanting murders. But if that's the case...
It's a lot to take in, I know. But you have this now. But it's not the only thing we need to show you. What? But this entire game's been rigged this whole time? And we've been unaware of it? I can't believe it. What else could they have possibly have to show us? Outside of Junior's notes, there's one last thing. The most important thing we need to show you. Since we're only able to get the log data from Monokuma, we're also able to get his any recordings. Though since we don't have a computer, we can't actually see what he records. However, we can overhear it.
Correct. However, nothing in these recordings really tells us who the mastermind is. Except for one, which has something different recorded by Monokuma.
So whenever he just goes to sleep and charges, he records stuff? Yes, and he recorded this file from a few days ago.
Ow! No. How did you find this place? Any of you weren't supposed to find this.
What's the matter?
I do hear some of you in it.
They were the only ones looking for the mastermind.
It sounds like...
Well.
I can't tell who that is talking, but I hear someone.
I was expecting it to be you. But now that I found
This
you,
audio is suspicious. Just hearing it over, something seems off.
They will kill you.
It's like...
Now that I know you're
I don't know what it is, but hearing it over...
Just turn back now.
It sounds like he's
You
not the
can't go
mastermind, but
anywhere.
found them? That is what we've been inclined to believe. Well, no wonder you kept going missing. You've been here deciphering everything. If that was voice, then what does this mean? Well, we can't outright say it because,
You know.
but in the same way, it is important. We show this to you because it may become important to you. We have a plan, but it involved us showing you all of this.
A plan?
What kind of plan could involve showing us all of this? If that was Greninja's voice in there, then how does this all work? What was Greninja doing with our mastermind in there? Were they trying to... It's important. The mastermind's nearly finished his plan. He just needs a few more of you. Monokuma's gonna wake up soon. We've overheard what had happened. Yeah, because of this, we gave you all of this with the hopes that you would be able to finish things. We can't show up, because if we arrive, all of us servants will die.
Right. And then what? Things will go worse for us.
We showed you all this because we have something important that needs to be shared. Like what? Monokuma's gonna wake up any moment. You need to be able to find a way to bring the mastermind out in a class trial. Are you kidding? We just finished one. Yes, we know it's a lot to say, but we've shown you all this in hopes that you will be able to figure it out. If we say it, we'll all die. We don't want to lose our lives. I'm the only one who can bring people back. I know it's almost over, but we give you all this chance to be able to figure things out. You five are interesting. If you work together, you can learn the truth of this entire game. I know you've gone far and you can figure it out, but you need to try. The game's almost over, and you can find the ending, but you have to bring out the mastermind. How are we meant to bring the mastermind out in the trial? Their plan is failing. You need to show them that. In this trial, your goal is to find a way to bring him out. We don't know how you'll do it, but if you don't, everything will fail. I don't know if we can do this. Just asking for a class trial for Monokuma?
I mean, he's gonna wake up. I get he is going to wake up soon, but I don't know if we'll be able to do it.
Exactly. All of this seems a bit too far-fetched, don't you think? Yeah, something's up. What other choice do we have? We've been failing this entire time. This is our one chance to set things right. It will be tough, I know it, but we will be able to figure things out in the end. That's what we're here for, right? We want to end this killing game as much as everyone else. All this torment Monokuma is giving us in this mastermind. It needs to end. Chalice told us to be brave, and that's what we're gonna do, right? They're right. We do need to figure things out. We don't have a choice.
Do you think we'll get Monokuma to be able to tell us to get us in a class trial?
Even without a death? I'm pretty sure he'll be up to anything. Especially after what happened. After all, I can hear it coming. Hear what? Boo! Attention everyone! You better get down here to the gym immediately. I need to figure out what the hell you've done to me. I don't know why you guys would do such a thing, but you definitely have me pissed off, and none of you get here within 5 minutes, I will execute all of you. And that is a promise. So get going. I'm not one to mess with right now. Oh. Well, he wants you all. This is your chance to go up to him and request a trial. You can find the mastermind if you do this. Well, we don't have anything to lose. Are you gonna come with?
We can't let him know we're alive. His whole plan will fail and things will go worse. If we stay hidden, it will work better.
Understood. Then it will be up to us to end things? Yes. We can do it. I suppose it'll be alright. Well, it's decided. Let's go over and see what we can do. Monokuma's got a lot for us. Let's get over and see what he wants. Let's do it. We're not gonna let Monokuma torment us anymore. Yeah. Oh, there you are. Monokuma, took you long enough. Took you long enough? How dare you electrocute me with your abilities? You knocked me out twice. How dare you, Rousey? For punishment, I might as well just blow you up into smithereens. You know, I might as well just do that, right here.
You might want to stop right there. We have a proposal for you, Monokuma.
We're here for something else. No motive, no nothing. We're here to make an arrangement. So, you beat the class trial, find a traitor. You think I'm gonna listen to whatever you have to say? You've been ruining this killing game. What possibly could you have for me? Well, Monokuma, we declare we know the mastermind. Eh? Is that so? Yes, and from this, we declare a request. We request to have a class trial. Huh? Not what I had in mind. But no, not happening. What? But you? I can already see what you're trying to get at. You're trying to make a trial, that way you can find out the mastermind. Well, let me let you know something. The mastermind's plan is so close to finishing, as if I'm gonna let that happen.
But it's not against the rules to request a trial. Yeah, come on. We want a trial. We're going to do it. It's still a murder we have to solve. Or at least a mystery.
A mystery is a better way to put it. Not happening. I am Monokuma, the headmaster of the school. It's not like I'm ever going to let this happen and be ruined by fools like... Fuck. Huh? You're lucky. Huh. The mastermind just sent me a transmission. Looks like there's going to be a change of plans. I suppose we will be doing a class trial. Wait, what? The mastermind just told me that he's allowing a class trial. Huh, idiots. Just requesting for a failure. Fine. I guess I have no choice if the mastermind wants it himself. They want you to be able to figure out who they are. They're accepting your little challenge. There will be a special murder happening today, everyone. A special class trial. Your goal is simple. You're gonna find the mastermind. But there will be one exception to this.
Huh? What could you be getting at?
If you are unable to find the mastermind in this trial we are making, you will all, every single one of you, be executed at once. Does that sound fair? So if we get it wrong, we'll all die? Yes. Now do you feel like you'll want to do this trial? I don't know about this all of a sudden. Yeah, if we all die if we get it wrong?
How can we get wrong? We've learned so much. There's still the possibility.
We've come this far. We've lost so many friends in this game. We can't have them continue anymore. I've lost Mennonite, I've lost Rockruff and Chalice. We have to finish things off and learn the truth of this game. Exactly. We're going to finish things the way it was. Right. That way, we'll all get it done in the end. Then it's settled. We accept your challenge, Monokuma. Great. Now then, I suppose it's official. We will have one last class trial. If you fail this one, you will all die. But if you find out the mastermind, we'll see what happens and what he has in store for you. Now come along, and we'll finish things up. You won't make it, I assure you. Oh god, I can't believe we're really doing this. I'm all scared all of a sudden. We can figure out the mastermind, can't we?
We've come this far, as if we're going to let it stall us now.
We're going to get there if we learn the truth. We will learn the truth. We will. Let's get... Well, are we really gonna do this? What choice do we have at this point? We've come too far. We can't quit now.
Flareon's right. We've come so far, we're not going to give up. If we fail to find the mastermind, then we won't fail to find the mastermind. We will succeed in this. After all, at this point, we don't really have a choice. We need to know who's behind all of it.
Right, and this is the one way we'll be able to do it. We have to end things here and now, otherwise things will never finish. You're all right about that. You all will do great in this, I can assure you. Don't worry, I will be there to help you. I don't think so, sir. Huh? What are you talking about? You really think I'm gonna let you into this trial? You were meant to be executed last time, and you didn't die. You really think I'm gonna allow you to be in this one? Huh, as if. Especially since you can help them way too much, knowing you know the mastermind. Well then, you're gonna be sitting out this time. Why don't you get going? Come on, that's not fair. It's the rules. He was meant to die and he didn't. He is not participating in this trial. Especially one he can help a bit too much on. Alright. If you want me to sit out, I will. Rouse, I'll be okay. I believe you all can figure it out. Especially since you've been training up this point. You all can figure out the mastermind and know it, even if I can't help. You'll be able to do it. I know it. Please, good luck to all of you. Damn it, so it's just us then. I believe so. Well, I think we're ready. Good, because a new class trial is about to commence. We'll see if you're able to find the mastermind. If you do so, well, they have plans, so we'll see then. But I'll let you all go. Enjoy this class trial. This was it, right here. The end to despair. The gateways had opened up for us. But this would not be easy. To find the mastermind. One last class trial to learn the truth of it all. Who knows if it'll even be possible, considering how much we've lost. But we're striving to end up saving everyone, including the spirits here. That's what it's all for. A proper end to despair. One not requiring us to hope, but to strive to victory. We will complete and save everyone in this last class trial.